In our life, there are some places where we often visit, but instead of that, there are some places where we automatically visit on that places, or we naturally attract towards that places. I think this landscape, this place is one of in my life where I comes. From here I can see the beauty of land, tree, the chirping voice of birds. It's give me another kind of satisfaction level, or we can call it peace, a natural peace. This is the farm near our this is the farm near my house. We can also call it the Maharya in Marathi, the prize land whichever given by the British government at that time. And most often, most when I saw a beautiful movie, a Hollywood movie, which is based on the novel, the person in that novel who was a first transgender, who changed his gender, who was a first transgender, and he was a painter, a nice painter, and his wife also very a good painter, but he was very famous in his country, in that particular region area. One day what happened, his wife was doing painting something. So what happened, at that time the model did not come, a lady model at that time. So she requests to her husband, that painter, that I have completed the whole part of painting, but there are only legs are remain, so could you please sit for me that for that. And so at that time he had to wear all the lady garments, and he sat in front of his wife. And from that moment, that female personality trigger in his mind, in his life. So because it was like a fictional character, she draw that lady, and of course she was not real. When that painter began to go with his wife in exhibition in the clothing of the female, so most people attract toward that painters. So from that movie, so at that time it was a first surgery, because they were both, she was also agree to his operation, and one doctor told them that it would be successful, but there is a risk, you will have to take it. So they finally firm on their decision, and that person is ready to operation. But in that case, in that time, what happened, some doctors refused to their decision, that it is not okay, it is not good, there are a lot of risks, you will have to, or you will lose your life, so much thing were that. But instead of that, she was supporting him. And finally what happened, he changed his gender, that painter, the very famous painter, changed his gender. And in the end of, I think that painter lost, or he did. Then what happened, that lady painter, the wife of that painter, came into grief, and he suddenly began to see his paintings. In that paintings, she saw some beautiful landscape, like a waterfall, the wind, the there was a place only the four barren trees were there. So she tried to find out the places, and when she went to his town, a painter's town, whatever whatever the paintings landscape which had been painted by the painter, means her husband. So when she visited that places whichever present in that landscape, a painting landscape, so where she so after that, after visiting that places of painter's landscape, the real places, so the wind was there and she saw the original place of that paintings. And from that moment she think about her husband, her paintings, their lives, their emotion from that line. And here's the film ends. So after watching that movie, I came to one conclusion, or not conclusion, I realized, I not only realized, the some places in my life came in front of my eyes, in my mind, that all visuals coming in front of in my mind actually. So then after that I changed my attitude, perspective. The places whichever we live, the often they came, or very naturally we lives in that places. So I thought, why should I not share this beautiful thought, memory, this landscape? So for the sake of that, I did such a video. Hope you guys will like. Thank you.